Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, July the 19th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. This is the email address you can use if you have any questions for me. Link to get into our free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. And I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at about 9:05. Go to 3:30 Monday to Thursday and 3 o'clock on Fridays. 1 second, please. Let me just cut out that. 1 second. Let me close down my the ongoing chat discussion that I follow all day long. Okay, and I go to 3 o'clock on Fridays. You'll see in the body of the email, again, as I've said every day this week, there is a link for our test drive, what we call our test drive. You'll have full access to our program as if you were a premium subscriber for 5 trading days if you sign up for it. It'll cost you $8.88. So if you can afford $1.78 a day, this is your chance to try Trade Ideas for 5 trading days. It'll start on Monday, but you will have access to the program about 2 hours after the close on Friday. So again, don't get too confused. If you sign up today, people come in and say, "Hey, I don't have any data." Well, first of all, the data, live data, won't start till Monday, but you will have access to the program so you can play around with it over the weekend. But just not right now. All right. Well, just as a note, I'm in this one, this Cure. We've been waiting. Cure AQXP. I'm in at 310. Try to put a 3 stop on it. All right. We've been waiting. I've been waiting for this one for a little bit. Took it just as I was starting. I got out of the room. I said I was going to be doing the video. And why we're in this, a lot of us are in this, is just because of this daily chart. We're, of course, looking to see if it can start to fill this incredible void. I don't know if it's going to do it, but we saw it do it a couple of days ago. It briefly got over 3, pulled back yesterday, so maybe today's the day, but we'll see. And maybe, this would be a multi-day hold, of course. Now, if it got up too much, I wouldn't be. I would anticipate that they would do some kind of a financing. So I mean, if it really popped, I'd be selling some like crazy because stock like this probably is looking to do a financing if they get higher prices. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that. So actually, for me today, a lot of missed opportunities. Little bit distracted and all, I suppose, with other things I'm doing. Definitely should have taken the AA. Just a second, please. Sorry about that. Lost my chart there for a second. Bring it here. Okay. Definitely should have taken the AA. This was an earnings play. We saw it in the pre-market. Released earnings after hours yesterday. Not a terrible reaction. Not a horrible reaction even in the pre-market, but once the market opened, it just slid. And come on, buy. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, just a second. Okay. And probably could have even taken some here, but a little bit of distraction for me, doing a couple of other things. But anyway, a lot of people in the trading room were in this one for a good part of the day. This is one I did take. I'm not saying it was the best trade I could have done, but if you've been following us in the room, or you know anything about this stock, you know that it just got crushed. This is 3 days ago now, and we're sort of halfway looking for a bounce on this one because I think on this day, a couple of days ago, some analyst said, you know what, I'm putting a $35 price target on it. So anyway, this is a bio. It just got absolutely crushed. So we've been kind of following this one to see, okay, when is it going to finally bottom out? So it came in the momentum scanner, but I also had this one thumbnailed. I've been kind of watching this one. So when it broke over 7, right here, what did I take this trade at? Yeah, it was actually a little bit late. It was moving so fast. I think I got in at 7:9. My goodness, I can't believe it was that late even. 7:19. and it popped all the way up to 751. I basically sold everything at 737 on the way up and on the way down. And it was a very quick trade. I had a few shares in this, excuse me, this particular one. Excuse me, sorry. Just got a catch in my throat. Um, had a few shares on this one because I was really, of course, hoping that it would maybe even get up to the 8 level, but it just didn't do it. And now, so the jury's still out on this. I mean, it still hasn't, it definitely has not recovered yet. But that got me at least to a position where I said, okay, if that's the only trade I do today, that'll be okay. I did take a trade from Holly. Holly was very, very quiet for the most part of the day. I don't think, in fact, so 11:30 is the first alerts I think we got from Holly. So 2 hours after the market, 2 hours after the market opened, and I ended up taking Cure. I take a look at the daily. Yeah, so I like this one because I look at I look at a daily chart like this and I think, okay, I mean it could get up to this level, start to fill this void. So I do like dailies that look like that. So that's one reason why I decided to take the trade. And I got in at 35.18. The alert was at 35.08. Got in at 35.18. It was modest. Got up to 35.47. I basically sold everything. I think it was around 34, 35.33. Okay. It just didn't really have the dynamics. I really was hoping it was going to, maybe approach this level here, and it just didn't do it. And let's see what else we have here. Now, this is one, and I didn't actually post the trade in the room. One of the reasons is it was fairly thin, not that many shares traded. Right now, I'm looking at 144,000 shares. But this is from this relatively new strategy that has been created for the Hollies called the Vault, and I'm loving it. So when I saw it, I didn't see it right off the bat. There was the alert at 1822. When I started watching it, I saw it after this pop, and the spread was a little bit tough. I ended up closing my eyes, and I took some right about here. Again, I didn't announce them in the room. One of the reasons is that I didn't want to. I mean, it's pretty thin. The spread wasn't great, but I decided, well, I want to do it because it's the vault. Now it did pop all the way up here, and I ended up selling in this area, and it is starting to come back. This vault, I believe, is designed for even multi-day holds. I mean, like a lot of the Holly strategies, just because Holly gets out of every trade by the end of the day, just so we can have a comparison for us to the SPY. A lot of them are set up for multi-day holds. So when you look at this daily chart, you can see why. Especially with these bottoming tails here, all these, especially these two. I mean, the sellers tried like desperately to knock it down, close it up yesterday. They did the same thing today, basically to the same level, and then they've closed it up and they started to move. So this could be starting to make a comeback. So anyway, I'm really liking this particular strategy from the Hollies. And so when I saw it, I said, I'm taking. I don't care. And let's see what else. I think that's about it. I want to get back into the room. Yeah, I want to. I did try a eBay short in the pre-market. eBay was very frustrating for me. I actually thought, when I saw this breakdown, this is an earnings play. I thought, wow, this has the chance to really just have a sort of like Alcoa AA, like a drift down day the whole day. It was very difficult to trade. I found. I tried it and I actually got it in let's see, 34.80 in the pre-market. I shorted it and it moved a little bit, and I closed at 34.85. I got out as it started moving up. Really was interested here again, but again, it just didn't really super capitulate. Also, the market was moving down a lot during this time, and it wasn't. So I just kind of gave up on it. I actually, that was my over Alcoa is the one that I actually thought would move a lot more, but this goes to show, you just never know until once the market opens. All right. That is, I see AQXP is starting to move nicely a little bit. I don't know really. I might have to take some off. Let's see if it gets into the 330s or something. Anyway, guys, I want to get back into the room. So again, I'm in this one around 309, 310. Yeah, 310. So I'll close this down and I'll get back into the room. Please take advantage of the test drive. If you also open if you have our standard service, I mean you can certainly, you're wondering what Holly would be all about, our premium service. Then by all means, I mean why not? For $888, you can have the premium service for 1 week for 5 trading days. And don't worry, you won't lose any of your layouts or anything like that. You'll just go back to your standard service once it's over. You can always, of course, if you want to upgrade to premium, you're more than welcome to do so. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the room, bring back my capture program, and we'll see you, hopefully, in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.